Marvel about to milk that concept of like different versions of people for the next like 6 movies.
Yeah, but
They're-
I kind of like it.
I love it.
Only
No, I
because
love
we
it.
get I like the idea of alternate takes, especially if they start pulling in those people from What If.
Yeah, I love it. It's gonna be completely different. They're definitely gonna use it. They saw what that reaction to Spider-Man. They were like,
They
boy,
did.
Mm-hmm.
we about to do it here. We about to do it in Thor. About to do it in Doctor Strange. But they're about to use that. They're gonna use that quite a bit. Um, I think how they're doing it, it can remain tasteful. Like it won't be like a trope. I think as the good writers, it will never be a trope. It will just be like, oh, you know what I mean? I feel like
The
DC
whole
I
missed
would
the
agree
ball
with
on
that.
that. Yeah, DC could have done that a while ago, but I
the
don't
whole
know.
dimensional travel is going to be the new Royal Rumble for everybody.
Seriously.
Shit, dude. This is gonna. I mean, do you guys think the rumors are true? All the cameos that have been, I don't know, supposedly unleaked, with like Patrick Stewart as Professor X and all this and that, and the Jazz Fantastic Four. There's a whole lot of rumors out there. How much do you think is bullshit, and who do you think is really gonna show up in this shit, man?
Ooh, good
Goku.
question. Good question. Dude, we already hear that, Tom Cruise as the Illuminati Iron Man.
I
I
heard
don't
about
know.
that, aka
I'm a
Superior Iron Man rumors as
superior
well.
Iron Man. Yeah. I don't know, man. I don't know how I mean these speculations definitely is hitting Spider-Man territory again because now the rumors are peaking up again about who could possibly jump through these dimensions or just be a part of the Illuminati and stuff like that. It's crazy right now. We don't even know, man. But I partially believe it, but I love the speculations. Like it's just one of those things. That's just like it's at the edge of your seat kind of thing. Like you
Right.
would hope that would happen. You would hope that that's the narrative they're trying to push. And everybody's digging deep again on the internet, just like they did with the whole Spider-Man thing. They're like, "Is Andrew Garfield going to be in there? Is Tobey Maguire going to be in there?" It's like we're right back at it again, man. I thought that roller coaster was over, but no, man. With Doctor Strange, I don't know anybody can come through the dimensions now.
It's true. What's
Right,
the
I'm
right.
just
Who else you
I'm
got
just
in
hoping
mind,
I'm
man?
just hoping that we get Blue Marvel. Somebody was
Ooh.
saying that they think Blue Marvel
Mm.
was in the trailer. That'd be cool. And Professor X and whoever they decide to pull out of the multiverse would be cool anyway.
eggs? That would be awesome. Who's sitting on those seats? Who's on the seats, man? You got, who you got on them seats?
Ugh. If I had to guess,
Mm-hmm.
uh,
There's six
dang,
of them.
uh, come back to me while I
I
guess.
think Captain Carter's got to be on one.
Oh, Peggy Carter.
Oh yeah, I think Peggy Carter's gonna be on one of the seats.
Shit.
So I was
We all
thinking,
I can
know
see her
Black
coming back
Panther
for
is part
that.
of the Illuminati.
yeah, she was
Well,
never in the comics, right?
well, sure. I mean, T'Challa was Illuminati. I'm sure he wasn't. So
Richard
I
Reeves.
heard. Hey, I heard they casted I don't know, internet rumor, they casted a female actress to voice act Bast, Black Panther's god, for the movie. So I don't know. We don't know what they're gonna hint for that aspect. But yeah, go ahead.
The guy who played Richard Reeves from the original Fantastic Four.
The Illuminati. Okay, one. I like that. I like that.
Namor. I don't think they'll introduce Namor before the Black Panther 2. I don't think he'll be there.
Damn, who else? I would say Superior Iron Man as well. Professor
Okay.
X, that's 3.
Mhm.
I think if they really wanted to do something amazing, they'd go after obscure references for people who were Marvel fans before the MCU.
Chris
So
Evans
those
as
characters,
Human Torch.
yes, that too. Or Nicolas Cage as Johnny Blaze.
It would never.
I would
You
laugh so
crazy.
hard. Only for like 5 seconds if they showed him. And he isn't even important. He just shows up to say, "Hey guys, I'm in this movie. Bye guys."
I think Mordo
Oh,
is on one.
Hey,
I think a
hey guys,
variant. Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
So I've been putting in spoiler, but I be joking around way too much. I still think it's funny, but we gonna get TV series Blade come out the damn dimension and shit.
Oh nah,
Sticky
nah.
fingers ain't
I
coming
think we would
back,
get
bro.
Wesley. We could get Wesley Sykes in the Illuminati in one of those chairs.
Sticky
But
fingers
I
come
don't
out
think
the
that guy
dimension.
who did the
You
tape
think Kevin
did the TV
Feige's
show.
calling Sticky Fingers, man? You think Kevin Feige's calling him?
No.
Just sticky fingers.
That's just
You know
funny.
he's praying to God, please call me, please call me. I need this cameo. I need this cameo. I
He
want
need,
this
he need,
cameo.
and then he
Mhm.
need that money. He need that money.
Oh man, I know he's got his phone man, around. You know he's itching to get answer that, but I don't think Sticky Fingers is making it, man. But I think
Oh
Wesley's
man.
got a role for the actual Blade movie, so I'm not sure they're gonna do Wesley for Doctor Strange too. I think he might actually have a normal character number two in the Blade reboot, but I don't know. We'll see. Who knows? Who knows? Maybe Ryan Reynolds as that vampire hunter that he was in Blade Trinity. Who knows?
Mm.
Now I got a question though. So are they gonna have a full male cast of Illuminati? Because we all saw in the comic books that there was a female cast of Illuminati as well.
They might just
Wait. What?
on
I'm
its head.
unfamiliar with the female
The
one.
new Avengers female Illuminati.
Somebody already
Pretty good.
spoke. That was a guy.
Who was it? Because last time I checked, it was all dudes.
Yeah, it was all the current Illuminati. Yeah, they were all dudes. But you think you think the MCU will mix it around and implement a female to be a part of
Possibly.
Yeah,
Oh
their
yeah, I think they'll put
Illuminati?
a female for sure. I think that
yeah, you're right. You're right. I think they put a female in there
they'll put
for
a
sure.
female for
Yeah,
sure.
yeah. You that makes sense. That
Yeah.
makes sense. I don't know who. I
I was thinking who else is
really.
important besides Captain Carter.
You think
Really,
Storm? Probably Storm? I don't know.
that actress.
Nah,
No,
they're gonna save Storm. They're gonna save Storm. It's not gonna be
You
Monica Rambeau.
maybe
you
Monica.
don't think they would
Oh,
pull
maybe
Holly
her mom.
Berry out?
Hmm.
Oh, who?
Maybe Monica Rambeau's mom.
Holly Berry.
Halle Berry? I don't think Halle Berry. I don't. You see, I think they're gonna be careful with the X-Men. I think they're gonna save. Like they want the new Storm to get all the shine. I don't think they want you to remind you of the old Storm. So I think Professor X is cool. Maybe Magneto. Maybe
Hmm.
Deadpool. I don't think they're gonna go in the bag like, oh, we're gonna see Cyclops, Jean, Iceman, and Storm in them. I think they're gonna save them for the actual reboot later on. But I don't know. You never know. I don't think how. I think they got Patrick Stewart. I think that's good enough for the X Men. I think.
I agree.
Rumors, speculation, but I don't think they'll pull Halle Berry. I mean, this budget has to have some kind of budget, right? This film has to have some kind of budget. They can't be
Mhm.
paying all these people for cameos, but maybe they can. Fuck it, it's
They
the
got
Just
money,
MCU.
man.
Maybe they can.
No, they got man.
money.
This is Disney. This is Disney. We talking about. Come on,
right,
man.
right.
This
They
is
they
Disney.
print money at this point.
That's true. That's
They
true.
can
I
put
mean,
anybody
especially
in there
after
for
No Way
free.
Home, they'll put whoever they need to put in there to make $1 billion.
They'll put a Tupac hologram in Illuminati if they wanted to.
I don't know
Illuminati,
female wise.
all eyes on
Illuminati.
me.
I don't know what female they would put for what superheroine they would put for the Illuminati. I don't really think Jean Grey, Emma Frost. I mean, they're X-Men, but they're powerful. Mm,
That is a good question, though. What would be a great female character to a female Illuminati member to be a part of? MCU Illuminati, because we all know that they don't follow too closely to the comic books. They try to do their own thing.
Oh, it's got to be
And
Captain Carter for
yeah,
sure. It's got to be Captain Carter,
it's
especially
got,
if they're adding what if
I would say it
stuff.
would be her.
It would definitely be
Yeah,
Captain Carter.
I think she's a safe bet then. The only, and I'll be honest, the only intelligent, hyper intelligent female, I guess, character from Marvel Comics that I know of is the little black girl who's Moon Girl. That's
Mm.
about it. And I don't think they're gonna cast her to put her in a PG-13 with Illuminati
Yeah,
type
it's too dark.
presence. She would be for an animated cartoon. It's a little bit too dark. They're gonna put her in a cartoon before anything else. So I think Captain Carter, I think is a safe
I think
bet.
Sharon
would it be
Carter. I think that's too tricky. I guess.
what if Illuminati?
What if
Yeah, what if
Illuminati?
they'll customize it? It won't be comic accurate. They'll customize it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to Wanda. I think Loki's in there too. I think, but I'm looking forward to Wanda. I think she'll get some kind of redemption.
Loki on one of them seats. Okay.
It could be Loki too. I heard Loki. I heard Loki is Tom Hiddleston was casted for the film, but we don't know. You know, it's internet rumors and shit. Who knows? Maybe they're saving it for the movie. This is gonna be like No Way Home Part 2. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
In terms of
seriously.
spoilers and
That's
all
what
that
they want,
shit.
right?
This is No Way Home 2.0.
This is what they
I only
want.
want to see one trailer. That's it.
This is what they want, man.
Right.
Janet
Right.
Van Dyne's still out there somewhere, isn't she?
Who?
Janet Van Dyne? Wasp?
Oh,
Oh, Wasp.
I
yeah.
like that.
Ooh,
I like
good pick,
that.
good
That's a
pick,
good
good pick. Completely forgot, to be honest with you. And Ant-Man and the Wasp is coming out 3. I mean, they confirmed it. Quantum Mania that could roll into that as well. And what's going on, Eric? Glad you could join in, man.
Oh, thanks for having me, guys.
Yeah, no
Welcome,
problem,
welcome.
man. Welcome. That's a good pick, man. Wasp. I like that pick. I don't see no one else. Maybe evil Captain Marvel. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know about that one.
You think they're gonna? You think with this whole multiverse of madness stuff like that, you would think that they're not only just Doctor Strange have his evil version, but more evil versions of other of current characters will be involved. So you think that? I mean, I don't know if that's been done in the comic books, but we've seen it as zombie versions and stuff. But about evil versions, you think that?
Yeah, I think it's possible. There was a Dark Avengers, which was villains portraying as heroes, but darker versions of them. So, I mean, anything is possible. The multiverse has like no rules, no limits. So we could get an evil. We could get like the superior Iron Man. We could get Bullseye as Hawkeye. We could get like zombie versions of everybody. We could get a Mysterio who actually has mystical powers instead of special effects. Who knows, man? I mean, we could get, we could get a whole lot of things with this thing, man. I would not put it to. It's literally this film is literally unlimited, but they can do like I don't know even how you write this shit because it's like, what do you want to do? Well, what do you want to do? I don't know. We could do anything. What do you want to do? Oh, I don't know. Like they could literally do anything in this film, man. Like seriously.
Yeah, because like last year, what they did, man, is they really opened the door of possibilities with Spider-Man. They just basically just like, all right, it's almost like remember like playing pretend and stuff like that, and you try to create rules, but now it's like no rules apply. Do whatever you want, stuff like that. You could be Spider-Man, you could be a Power Ranger, you could be whatever the fuck. I feel like that
Yeah.
this is what's going on in here and stuff like this. They open up the door of possibilities with Doctor Strange
Yep.
playing around with the multiverse and stuff like that, and now you got Wanda in here has also played with around the multiverse stuff, So now it's like, all right, what could possibly happen? Could we get Superior Spider-Man coming out of nowhere with Sony and stuff? Maybe doing their own thing with Spider-Man. If they want to play around with Spider-Man way too much, like they already have,
Mm-hmm.
or and the fact of the matter is that everything that Sony is doing is now part of the is officially part of the MCU because of the multiverse and
Yep.
stuff. So it's crazy, right? It's kind of scary because now, like, we know what happens in our comic books, but MCU, it's just a bountiful of possibilities,
Yeah.
which is scary but interesting at the same time.
I agree.
Because we don't know what could happen. We don't know. We don't know who might come out to that dimension. It's really the Royal Rumble right now. Like anything goes. Anybody can come
True.
in. Anybody affiliated with Marvel will come through that dimension and start kicking ass along with the Avengers or along with X-Men or along with Fantastic Four. It doesn't even matter
We're gonna
anymore.
get Lou Ferrigno as the Hulk, and he's gonna still wear shoes, green spray painted shoes. But a quick question for y'all: do y'all think the story's gonna take a back seat to the cameos?
No.
Mm-mm.
I think the cameo.
I think
Disney-
it'll add to it.
Disney has a bountiful amount of money. The whole the multiverse has bountiful of imaginations and speculation, stuff like that. Anything can go, man. Like at this point, for cameos, dude, you could have Tom Holland be surrounded by cameos of everybody.
Well, right. What I'm saying is like I guess the core structure of are we looking at this more for? I mean, obviously we want to see the cameos, but is the story going to take a back seat? You know what I'm saying? Like the real, what are we trying to tell about Doctor? What new things that we're going to introduce with Doctor Strange about his personality, about his traits. You know what I'm saying? Like, my speculation, I feel like Wanda is going to have a stronger storyline because we just saw her WandaVision, and she kind of has a loop that she has to close with her change into the Scarlet Witch. What she did in Westview. And Doctor Strange is a little bit, I'm not too sure. I don't know what problems he has. Maybe this alter ego is going to reveal an evil inner part of him, but I I don't know. Would you guys think that the story? How do you think the story is? This going to be a cameo frenzy fun ride, or are we going to get a story with a few 2, 3, 4 good kills in here thrown in the mix?
So story wise, um, Doctor Strange, Wanda, Superman, all those kind of characters I hate with writing stuff like that because they're pretty much all powerful. The only thing getting in their way is like I don't know the right spell, I guess. So story wise, I feel like I don't think it won't be an intimate story about Doctor Strange. Um, it's basically gonna be I feel like a roller coaster of us. I mean, plus the Chavez girl, right? She's in it. I don't know how
Oh
much.
yeah, that's right, American
Yeah,
Chavez.
there's that
Right.
part. So, and Doctor Strange's character period. The most intimate story we've had of Doctor Strange was that What If episode, to be honest. Um, but yeah, for him, I think it's just gonna be for stuff to set up other stuff. I don't think it's gonna be like yeah, I guess the alternate versions of him can tell him more about himself. I guess they can kind of do that. Um,
Mm-hmm.
but it will be definitely be a lot of setting up. It's gonna and maybe all the movies from now are probably gonna feel like that. It's gonna feel like another huge Avengers film. It won't be like an intimate character study of his character. I don't think,
Mm. Okay.
especially with
Okay.
everything going
Eric, I
on.
know you
Yeah.
mentioned. Right. Right. Eric, I know you mentioned something earlier. What do you think, man?
Hmm.
Eric, you there? Uh,
Technical difficulties, I guess.
maybe technical difficulties as well. Oh, why don't you go ahead in the meantime?
So, do you think that they're going to amidst the story? Just you think they're gonna just focus more on cameo because I feel like they could do both. Honestly,
Mm-hmm.
like I don't want to. They've so far. I feel like Marvel has done, or the Marvel creative team has done a good job. Telling the story and stuff. Uh, I guess because the hype of of what is supposed to happen. We got Shumagrath seen in the trailer. Um, we got the possibility. Well, we've seen the silhouettes of the Illuminati and stuff. And
Okay.
what could all take place. So I mean, I guess right now as fans, we're just feeling like that there's going to be a whole bunch of cameo stuff like that that's going to overshadow the story. But I feel like that we're gonna learn a little bit more about Doctor Strange, especially a lot more because we've seen him make a mistake. Or should we even call it a mistake? But we've seen him making a mistake in Spider Man's in No Way Home and stuff. So maybe we'll learn more about Doctor Strange, and maybe he'll learn something about himself with the alter ego, and maybe with also Wanda because Wanda has tampered around with the multiverse as well. So I mean, I feel like that there's going to be more of a great storytelling, especially with how long as the movie usually is, about an hour and then some change or so. So I think there's going to be room to be from stories. I feel like there's going to be room for a story to be told
Okay.
a lot of us to comprehend very well and being like, all right, so I understand the reasoning of this and this and this aspect, and the whole cameo stuff is just going to be a thing where it's going to lead up to what Marvel, the future of Marvel, the future of MCU, of what that's going to end up looking like. So it's always like we've always seen cameos as a teaser of what's going to happen in the future. So that's the way I look at it.
All right.
Perfect.
All right. They can do
Possibly,
both.
possibly yeah, possibly the Illuminati thing could be a post credit type thing. Maybe we don't know. We don't know until the movie comes out. We won't be able to know. But as of right now, we're just speculating.
True, true. I mean, the way they cut these trailers, you never know what some things are in the trailer and they're not even the movie. So, but
Right.
D Smith, what you got, man?
I think the movie is mainly going to be a Doctor Strange and a Wanda movie. They're going to work together in a way, possibly Wanda turning evil or showing signs of turning evil. Maybe she even ends up sacrificing herself.
Oh
Um,
shit!
Mm.
yeah. Um, I was also thinking this is probably a great setup for American Chavez and just the cameos. That's what I'm getting for what we know now.
Mm-hmm.
I'm getting that it'll mainly be between Wanda, Doctor Strange, evil Doctor Strange, and American Chavez, and then everything else will just be sprinkled in.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. That's a fair perspective, man. I mean, it's cool that they got American Chavez in there. It's about time. I know we talked about it before, previously, but it's about time they acknowledge the Latino, Hispanic audience in terms of superheroes for them. I think it's pretty cool they introduced this character in Doctor Strange too, because I don't think it's entirely needed. You know what I'm saying? Especially with America Chavez, like I guess history, but I guess the movie's gonna prove me wrong, but it's cool. It's cool that she's in there, and I definitely can see. I'm not sure they gonna give Wanda a sacrifice so early. We just spent what 8 episodes on her not heel turn, but on her transforming into the Scarlet Witch. She just became the Scarlet Witch. She just got all these words, and there's definitely more story to be told. We still have White Vision out there, and who knows if her kids are going to return in some form or way in the future. And Agatha has her own series supposedly coming out. I don't know why, unless they're gonna do songs all fucking episodes that are gonna be hits. But so I don't think Scarlet Witch is gonna go this soon, especially with
Mm-hmm.
how powerful she is. But I can see maybe if she could go even darker than she did before. Maybe she might be the fucking villain for the next Avengers movie. Who
Yeah,
knows? You know what I
yeah.
mean?
My thought is, do you think they're gonna paint her as a villain, though? Possibly.
Judging from the trailers and the quote she said, "I broke the rules and I became the enemy. You
Mm-hmm.
broke the rules and you're
Mm-hmm.
regarded as a
Mm-hmm.
hero." I definitely
Mm-hmm.
feel like that's the angle they're going for with her. Even though Doctor Strange didn't break the rules for selfish gain. I mean, she was in grief and it was depression. I got you on that. But Doctor Strange, well, I mean, Doctor
She
Strange did it
tortured
at a,
people.
huh?
She tortured people.
Yeah, she did. She did. Doctor Strange
Like,
really was
yeah,
just
she
trying to
can't get away
pull.
with that.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah. That yeah, it's I love that aspect because it's dicey. It's like okay, you've done good for the world and now you've done bad. Does your good equal or is it more? Is it equal or greater than the bad that you've done?
Mm.
You know what I'm saying? Do you get punished severely for the little bit of bad that you've done or the bad that you've done in comparison to
All the good he
well
done.
shit,
I
I
love that.
saved the world thousands of times before. You know? That's the thing I like with this Wanda aspect and the Scarlet Witch, which is a really cool dynamic for her. But I don't know, man. I think she's more villain, and I'm not sure if she's gonna do a full heel turn, but she's definitely leaning on that kind of that anti-hero, disgruntled anti-hero that could go back to being a babyface or turn full heel by the end of the film. So it's iffy. I'll give it 50-50. 50-50 on that.
Well, we
Yeah.
know that there was a version of Doctor Strange who basically did what Wanda did in trying to bring back Christine, except he destroyed his entire universe.
Damn,
And
that's
then
true.
he's still regarded as the hero at the end of it all because he saved everyone. So I think they could play around with that dynamic because we're going to have that Doctor Strange in this movie, and so maybe that's going to be something for Wanda to hold over Doctor Strange and be like, well, this is who you could be if
Mhm.
you lost Christine, and if she threatens her, then I mean that's like at least two more movies down the line.
Nice. I like that.
And
well said.
shit, man. That's very true. That's very true. I like that dynamic though. It's like if you got the power to really hurt people, but you undo it in the end, was it wrong or was it right? Like,
Right.
you know what I'm saying? Like, I like that a little bit of that questioning of like, if you correct your problems, if you correct your errors of your way in a way that in the end everyone was saved and no harm was done in the long run, is it still okay for you to do those actions? And I kind of dig that kind of a little bit of that questioning there when it comes to Wanda and now Doctor Strange heading forward henceforth. So it's gonna be interesting, man. We got a couple movies to get towards too. It's gonna be a goth spring for heroes. It's gonna be goth spring, man. Get your black, your grunge, get your grunge playlist going. You know, goth night at whatever rave, whatever club is available. Because these superheroes, we got the Batman, we got Moon Knight, we got Morbius, and we got Doctor Strange 2, which is going to be a horror film. So it's going to be a dark spring. It's not gonna be a fun. It ain't gonna be a fun year for superheroes. At least the beginning of it. I don't know about the end, but DC probably will switch it up near the end. But it's gonna be a little bit of a dark grunge feel for these superheroes films for the start of 2022. What do y'all think about that?
Well, like I say, is go to your nearest Comic Cons and you'll definitely see it. A whole bunch of black characters running around here. And I'm not talking about the skin tone. I'm talking about the characters they're portraying. Just be prepared for Hot Topic and Spencer's 2000 all throughout your Comic Cons. Cause yeah, man, Batman and all these dark entities. I mean, well, not dark entities, but characters who are going through the emo phase.
Mm-hmm.
Because it's just basically what it is. Everybody's going through the emo phase. But, I
Yeah.
mean, yeah,
Yeah.
man, we'll just have to see what's going to happen. But all I know, man, is yeah, man, like I just think that's probably just coincidental at this point. You know, I don't think all this was narrative. But other than that, man, I think that's possibly could happen in because we all know that everybody loves trends and stuff. So we all know that your nearest Comic Cons are going to follow that trend, and we're definitely going to see a whole bunch of Batmans and a whole bunch of
Wanda's Scarlet
yeah,
Witch is gonna
Wandas and
Scarlet Witch is
yeah,
gonna be in the house of these conventions coming up.
a whole bunch of Spider-Man stuff that too. You know,
True.
maybe
True.
maybe we'll get to finally see more Amazing Spider-Man because he now he's getting a lot more appreciation than he did before.
Yeah, funny. You
So
give him a good director and see what happens, right?
Ooh,
yeah,
Or a better
shade.
script.
I mean technically Andrew Garfield's Spider-Man is emo because we all know what happened.
Mhm. Right. So yeah, man, it'll be interesting to see all the trends that come after this. I think Moon Knight is gonna be. I think you'll definitely see more Moon Knights coming up at these conventions, and I hope you got your Moon Knight comic books because you're probably priced up by now. That's for you, D. Smith. So you couldn't afford any Moon Knight books.
Oh gosh. Well, I wasn't interested really too much in Moon Knight yet.
Oh,
I
okay.
do need a snag though. When he first appearance of Daredevil and Moon Knight, because that looks good. That's on the cheap for right now until I start looking for it.